Hey, what's up? I hope you had a great holiday. Listen, I want to talk about what it's going to take for you to make the kind of money that you want to make in 2025 moving forward. I meet a lot of coaches and mentors that they're not bringing in the kind of clients that want to make. And so I want to walk you through what's working right now, what you can do to start to bring in those clients. The truth is, you got to learn how to attract the right people. That's number one. And then persuade those people to buy your programs. Here's the truth. Consumers are savvy. They know when you're just trying to sell them something, and they know when you're just sharing value, quote unquote, to get them to buy something. Truth is that that's exactly what I do here on this YouTube channel is I share value, but I also share strategies that work. I believe that if you join my accelerator program, it's the best program that's out there that helps people get results and that it can get you results as well. But I want to give you what's working right now that can help you build your business. If you can figure out, based on your coaching niche and how you help people, exactly what they desire. So number one, you need to know what your target customer desires more than anything else. You build your offer around their desire. You don't build it around what they need. And this is the key that you need to understand. For you to make the kind of money that you want to make, your offer has to be based around what they desire, what they want first. You can deliver what they need, but you lead with what they desire. And the other side is that most people will not trust you on the internet today. Because there's a lot of people that are out there that are just not worth their time. Plus, now we have AI, we have YouTube, we have a lot of free resources that provide value to people. Is that people don't want to make an investment. Plus, money is tight with a lot of people economically. They don't want to make an investment into the thing. And so you have to build trust. And then you have to be able to persuade. Persuade people when you have that trust, because you can't persuade somebody unless they trust you. They have to trust and believe that what you say you're going to do, that you'll be able to do for them. I say that I'm able to help people make six figures starting out. If they consistently stick with me, I can help them make seven figures and even go to eight figures if we work long term. Because I've done it before. I've helped thousands of people start on this journey and continue, and it built multiple businesses to the eight-figure mark. And so with this is that when somebody trusts that, now my job is how can I persuade them that if they start working with me in my coaching program, that is the result and transformation that they are going to get. Okay? So you go based on the desired result and transformation that somebody has. The truth is they would have it already if they knew how to get it. But they don't trust you because it's so hard for them to get there. The real desire that somebody has, the reason why they lack trust is not because you did anything wrong. It's because it's been so hard for them to get that desire already that you're going up against ingrained psychology that people have that tells them, this isn't for me. I can't have that. People like me don't get this. I've tried that before. I've tried to make those things work before. And maybe you're watching this right now and you're listening to me and you're thinking that exact same thing about your coaching business. I meet a lot of people, they say that. They're like, I've tried to grow this before and I can't seem to get those results. So what you got to do is you got to figure out, okay, that desire that they can't get anywhere else, that they've been wanting, that they're craving, but that they maybe have even given up on. And then your job is to build that trust with them and persuade them to take action. Now, here's the thing. Going into 2025, the last 2 years, the TikTokification of the internet. TikTok is an app. The TikTokification, it has changed people's psychology around how the TikTok algorithm works. And even if you're on Instagram, you're not even on TikTok, if you're on Facebook or whatever you're on, people still react, respond the way that TikTok-based content is made. And what is this TikTokification that's happened on all forms of media on the internet? is high dopamine and a lot of sensationalism. And because of that, people are way less likely to trust when somebody's promising them something or an offer that's out there, okay? As well, people's attention span is a lot lower. And this one's really big. Because 2 years ago, 5 years ago, people would sit through 50-minute, 90-minute, 2-hour trainings, no problem. They would sit through 5-day challenges for free and then join and pay thousands of dollars to join programs. 5-day challenges, 90-minute webinars, those still have value. But most people, when they initially meet you, their attention span is between a 20 to 40-minute attention span when they initially meet you. Okay? And actually, before they initially meet you, it's actually about 3 to 10 seconds. If you can build trust with somebody at 3 to 10 seconds, and there's a ladder to this, you build trust with them for 3 to 10 seconds. Now they might give you 3 to 5 minutes to read about something that might be 20 to 40 minutes long. Okay? So they're going to read maybe what that is that got their attention. They might read an email. They might read a landing page. Now you have this 20 to 40 minute offer right there. What comes above this now is anything that's 2 to 5 hours in length. Okay? And then up above here can be 6 to 12 months. And when we talk about 6 to 12 months, that would be like weekly every month as far as that goes. 2 to 5 hours, that could be either 1 hour every week, that could be an hour a day. But we end up stacking the attention span of how long we're able to engage with people. Oops, I wrote it all the way up there. How long people are willing to stick with us in our ecosystem. This is where we build that trust with that sort of like the Instagram Reels, very short content. And now there's a new format as well that's working really well on Instagram Reels and ads. And this is something that's working like really good. Video with text over the video is converting like crazy more than anything else as far as when it comes to ads goes overall. Okay? And so then from there, we're able to get people to want to spend a longer length of time with us, and it goes up that ladder. So what I recommend people do is create, based on the desire that somebody has, an irresistible offer where people sign up with an email address to get a 20 to 40 minute video presentation sent to them. And this is what we're using. We're using 20 to 40 minute video presentations all the time that we're going to send to our email list. And just one of these videos might not convert to sales. They might not create the kind of clients that we want to make. So what we do is we also utilize YouTube like this to build and nurture that trust, to encourage people to spend more time with us long term. So like in my accelerator program, we offer a trial period. People can try it out. And you can, by the way, check out the link below to see how you can jump in there and learn how to get 10 to 20 brand new clients in your coaching business every single month. There's a link in the description below. I'd love to encourage you to check that out. If you want to work a little bit deeper with me, and there's no cost at all to start with that. So go check that out as well in the description of this video below here. Okay? And so what you want to do is you want to figure out, what is that thing that people desire the most? How can you deliver that to people in a condensed way that focuses in on what is the beginning steps, the beginning stages of what that person needs and desires to build that trust with you? What do they need not to get the result, but what do they need that's going to build that trust? Those are two very different things, by the way. Because if you're just telling people what's going to get them the result, truth is, if you lack the trust, they're never going to do it. They're never going to buy into it. And all of that, it serves to validate yourself, and many times that can come out of the fear or worry that people are going to be disappointed or they're not going to like what you're offering, and that you have to over deliver to get people to trust you. That is not the case. What it takes to actually get people to trust you is to make a connection emotionally and to help shift the way that somebody is thinking. Okay? When we shift the way that somebody's thinking, it goes beyond just telling people what to do. We're tapping into their drivers, what is deep beneath the surface that's driving them to make decisions. People make decisions when they emotionally buy into it, not logically. Emotionally, they believe this is going to get me the result that I desire. And it's always going to be based on their desire. And then the logic kicks in to start to validate it. They want to see testimonies. They want to see what's included, what's the price, all of that. And they start to spin it around in their head. But the only way that you are going to get somebody to sign up with their name and email address and to purchase your program is if you tap in emotionally to what is going to drive somebody to buy from you. And that's exactly what I work with people with in our accelerator program, is how do we create those mechanisms that get people to buy into. When we say buy in, it's not necessarily a financial buying. It's that they are connecting with it. They're connecting emotionally with the outcome. They believe that it is going to produce a result for them. And now they are willing to move a step forward with you. It's kind of like going on a second date and a third date with you. And so that's what the goal is if we can go out there on social media, find a wide net of people and connect with them around a very specific desire that they have. You find as many people as possible that share the same desire. You get them on your email list, you send them these 20 to 40 minute videos, and then from there, you're able to build trust with people around exactly what it is that you offer them. Once you do this, people will buy from you. People will become your clients. People will want to work with you. Now, the next step is you have to make a call to action. You have to tell them what that next step is. If they want to get started with you, there's a call to action. Like in the description of this video below, there's a link that you can take and get started on that journey of working with me and find out how to get 10 to 20 brand new clients in your business. Right there is a call to action, and I keep seeding it throughout the video. I keep mentioning what's the next step that I want somebody to take. And by the way, you can go check that out and see how that process works, how the follow-up emails and all of that work. It's a great case study for you to check out how we do this in our business. And it's producing massive amount of results for us to help us get more clients and to get people that work with us. Okay? And so that's exactly the process that we need to learn going into 2025 is we find the people, we create these evergreen offers that grow our email list. We then move people to a mechanism that's going to sell them on our programs. That creates the emotional buy-in. And then once the trust is built there with the emotional buy-in, the person will purchase because you've increased their level of trust in you, your company, the transformation you deliver, your product, to a level 10 from wherever they were starting at. A lot of people, when they find you, they're at maybe a level like 3 to 5. Just the fact that they're listening to you makes them a 3 to 5. Anybody lower than a 3 is not even going to listen to you. Lower than a 3 level trust. After they continue listening to you, they might jump up to a 6 or a 7. But then as they get deeper into your world and start getting immersed, maybe they get their questions answered, maybe they start to experience what it's like to work with you as a professional that delivers results with people, and they start to see how you've helped other people do that, that level of trust starts to increase. But not all the way to a 10. You want to get it to a level 10, and that will happen after somebody engages with you because you're able to then nurture them with additional pieces of content. You're able to send them a message if you want to get to know them, to understand where they're at. They can book a call with you to understand where you can start to learn how to help them. You solve a immediate problem. You figure out what problem they need solved, and then you can create a custom sales message for that specific person to sell whatever your offer is. And so from there, that's the process of going from, okay, somebody's a random person on the internet, there's a ton of them out there, to, okay, I found this thing, I found this information, now I'm going to buy into it. And so by learning how to do those 20 to 40 minute videos, that is what's going to help you get the results in your business. These are like micro webinars is how we do it. So we break it down in a very simple way. As you provide value with people, you start to cast vision for people as to where they're going. And at the end, you become very, very confident to bridge the gap with people as far as what it takes to build trust and create safety for them. And this is one of the key mechanisms that's important to do throughout this process, is to create safety. People buy because they feel safe to actually purchase. They feel like they found somebody that is not going to get them hurt. They're not going to lose money. That it's not going to cause a problem for them. And as soon as somebody feels safe in that interaction to work with you, as soon as that safety is established and the trust is built, that's where the emotional driver comes in that connects people. And a lot of coaches, mentors, trainers in their presentations, they're not creating that safety with people. They're not creating that safe space where the client doesn't have to feel like they have to perform, that they can just be who they are, show up as who they are. And that's the thing, you want to be accepting of who people are. You know, I found myself that I struggled with that for the longest time. And it was one of the biggest things where I was repelling good people because I wasn't as accepting of where people are at. Now I'm like, you know, listen, like wherever you're at, I get it. And I can help you get to where you want to be, wherever that is, without any judgment. And that's what I love, is being able to do that with people and help them and guide them and direct them and show them exactly how to get from where they are to where they want to be in their business. Okay? So I'd love to work with you in my accelerator program. Again, check out the link in the description below. Let's get that journey started. I'll see you in the next video. We'll talk soon.